So our work is complete. You can see the two laces have met, so it's just a matter of tying. In case you have dressed the baby, just tie it safely and the baby will be good to go. Okay, if you chain two more, we have made 110. This is the long chain that I have. So we are going to chain 1, 2, and then we put our first double crochet at chain, our second double crochet at chain number 4, because the chain here is counting as a double crochet. Then from there we work double crochet in every chain all the way until the end of the round. And see what I'm getting. Continue. Let's do the last bit. This is what I've done, and then we turn our work, our last double crochet, then we turn our work. After turning our work, we chain 1, 2, 3, and we put a front post, a back post in the stitch that follows. Then a front post, back post, double crochet, front post, back post, and this is how we are going to finish up this row. Front post, back post, front post, back post. Continue and finish the round. Okay, this is where we have reached the head of the round. Let's make a double crochet on top of the last stitch. Then we turn and chain 3. From there henceforth, the stitch which received a front post will always get a front post, like this one here. We will get a front post in double crochet, while the other one at the back we will get a back post in double crochet. So we are going to work this way for 3 rounds, then we are going to meet after that. Continue, finish this round and make 2 more. We are going to meet. We have made the desired round, so we can go ahead and join the 2 sides so that we can start working the bump of the short, the trouser. Now we just go to the opposite direction and look for the corresponding part. This is this top stitch here. Then we are going to put a single crochet that way, come to the next, look for the corresponding part, put a single crochet, then land this area, the opposite side also. Just move slowly so that you don't lose the sides opposite. Be sure you have targeted the right place. So this is what we have. Now from here we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and work. In every stitch we work a front post, including the one that was worked back post. We are going to work all of them front post. You can see this one was being worked back double crochet post. Now I'm working front post all of them, and when you reach to stitch number 11 you put 2 front post together, a way of increasing our work. Just going to show you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 10. Now in number 11 we go back to number 11 and put 2 together as a way of increasing our work. So we have 2 together, then we start counting again up to number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We put 2 together. So continue working. I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, let's close our work with a slip stitch. Then from there we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a treble crochet. We skip this stitch. We go to the next and put a front post, treble crochet, chain 1, treble crochet again, skip 1, go to the next, put your treble crochet, chain 1, then skip 1. This is how we are going to work until we finish the round. Treble crochet, you chain 1, then skip 1 stitch and put a front post treble crochet. Always remember to skip 1 and also to chain 1. So you can see what we are getting. Continue and finish the round. Okay, we have finished the round. Now we are going to join at stitch number chain 1, join at stitch number 4, then chain 3, then a front post double crochet, then a top double crochet. The next stitch we are no longer chaining anywhere, and we complete the round just as shown in the video. We are only going to put top double crochet and a front post on each and every treble crochet that we made. We are no longer dealing with the chain. Continue and finish the round. We have finished the round, and this is what we have. So we are going to close our work with the slip stitch on top of the double crochet. We ignore the chain. Then from there we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to repeat this row. So what we do is we put a treble crochet, skip this stitch, come to the next and put a treble crochet, chain 1, skip stitch, put a treble crochet, chain 1, always chain 1, and then we are putting a treble crochet as a front post. Don't put on top, it should be a front post so that it comes out that way. So continue working until the end of the round. Okay, we have finished the round and this is what we have. Now we are going to work the second row where we were putting our front post double crochet, a top double crochet and a front post until we finish the round. Then we repeat this row again of double crochet. Now we want you to make 10 rows. Then from there we are going to meet, and remember to do an increase. You can increase anywhere to make the bump a bit wide, but do not increase two stitches following one another. You just scatter and increase 10 stitches. So let's join. Sorry, I've already joined. I showed you how to join the work. I've joined at stitch number 4. So we are going to chain 3 and work the second row where we were putting a front post. Then go to the other one. When working this row, we are not dealing with the chain. The chain is working or coming in where we are working the treble crochet. So you can see what I have. If you wanted to do the increase, let me show you how to increase at this stitch. You work 2 double crochet on top, then you go down and work that way. Continue working. I'll meet you after you've made 10 rows, repeating row 2, row 1. Row 2, row 1, row 2, row 1. Okay, this is how far I've gone. I went ahead to complete this part of the leg so that I can use it as a sample to demonstrate how to work this other one. So in total I have made 22 rounds up to here, up to this area, and then these are 6 rounds. So let's work the other part step by step. Now what you do, you go to the 3 chains that we made and straight the middle chain, which is here. Then from there you insert your hook in the middle stitch or chain. Remember it is right here. Then make a loop in your yarn. And this is the loop we are going to pull through. After that we chain 3, and when we chain 3 we just make a round hole. We make a double crochet right where we have the chain, then a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. From there, because we've landed in this long stitch, we make a front post. So we are going to work double crochet on top, then a front post until we come to where we have started. Okay, let's finish up the round. We are now at the center where we started. We are going to work and double crochet this part, then double crochet this stitch, and then double crochet. There's a stitch here. Then from there we join our work with a slip stitch and the work around of 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry, we chain 2 and double crochet in the same space, and then proceed working double crochet all round. Continue. I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, I've completed the round. So we are going to work round of 6 rounds of free double crochet until we get to this part. Check the sample. We get to this area, then I'll show you how to work this and kind of small decoration which is here. So continue and make 6 more so that they can total to 7. If we can count from here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we started this decoration that you can see here. So continue working. Let me set it for you. That's a round of free double crochet, and we are always closing with a slip stitch on top of the double crochet, not the chain. So you join that way, chain 3, chain 2, then a double crochet in the same space, and then you continue working free double crochet until you make 6 rows. Okay, I have made 7 rows as I told you, and I have counted my double crochet, realized that I have 8. So this at the back I have 40 and here I have 40. So I've counted from the starting up to here, and I put my marker at stitch number 21. So we are going to work this pattern here. Okay, we are going to continue with our double crochet until we get to where the marker is. Chain 2, then a double crochet in the same spot. Continue working and double crochet until we get to where we have our marker. Okay, now we remove the marker and then we chain 1 and skip the stitch that end the marker and work our double crochet in the next stitch and continue until we get back to the same spot again. So there is no need of the mark because the gap or the chain is just depicting that there is something that need to be done once we arrive at that spot. So continue working until the end of the round. So what we've worked is this one here. This gap here is the one that we've created. Okay, we've approached where we are making the pattern. So we are going to chain one and skip this stitch, then put under okay, we chain one, put under skip this stitch, put under crochet in this area, then from there chain one again, skip this stitch and put under crochet. So you can see we have two windows, window one, window two, three. We have three windows, one on down, two on top. So we continue and finish the round. I'll show you the last time how we are going to do it again so that you can master and continue working yours. Okay, let's do this round again. What we do is we chain one, skip this double crochet, and on the chain we put a double crochet, then a double crochet on top here of this double crochet, then a double crochet on the chain, chain one, skip this stitch, go to the next, put a double crochet. So you can see what we've come up with. Continue, I'll meet you again to demonstrate once more. Okay, we are back. Let's do our working. This is the stitch that is on this side. We chain one, then our double crochet, then you continue putting double crochet on the stitches. When you get where we have the chain, you put a double crochet, then from there you chain one and skip this stitch so that you can create the window or the gap. So you can see now from here you are going to continue and make four more rounds, then we are going to meet. Okay, we have made the 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've started row number 9. So we are going to do to change the pattern. Instead of chaining one over this stitch, we are going to work a double crochet in it. Then from there we go to the chain and put a double crochet. Sorry, we chain one, to start the row of going to start this going this way. I don't know what to call it, to start getting inside the way it is curving here. So we are going to, we have already chained one, we skip it, the chain, and put a double crochet here. So this chain is not going outwards, it will now start going inside. So we continue working our double crochet, still going on. Now when we come where we have the chain, we put a chain, then cross over and put a double crochet here. So we are not going this way, we will start going inside now. And we are working this part now. So continue working. Another thing that is going to change from here is we are going to do the reduction. Once we finish this round, to start another one, we are going to do the reduction so that we can shape the this part of the leg. So let's go to the closed. Let's join our work with a slip stitch. Then from there we do the reduction as I have told you. And remember, the slip stitch, we are always putting it on top of double crochet, not the chain. Then we chain 2, then a double crochet in the same spot. So from there, what we are going to reduce is these 2. We make a half double crochet that way, then another half double crochet. You can see we have 3 in the hoop, so we pull them together, and we will do the same when we get to this side. So we continue working double crochet until I meet you where we are doing our reduction of the pattern or carving of the pattern that we are doing. Then I'll show you what to do next. We have arrived where we are doing the carving of our pattern. Now this is a stitch that was receiving the chain always. This time it is not going to receive the chain. The chain will be received by the inner double crochet. So let's work out. Now instead of chaining 1, we are going to work a double crochet, then another double crochet on top of the chain. Now we have arrived where we have the inner chain. We chain 1 and then we skip 1 and work double crochet throughout until we get to the other part. You can see the chaining has come inside. So you can see it is not going this way, it is coming inside. Then we proceed to be tight. This is our inner stitch this side. This is the stitch that will receive the chain. Then you cross over and put your double crochet and continue working. So you can see they are coming inside. They are not going out. So continue working. I'll meet you on this other side to show you how to do the reduction. Okay, let's reduce the ending. You can see we have 3, so the first 2 will be reduced. Then from there we work this stitch, close our work with a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the same spot, then continue working. I'll meet you where there is a pattern. For the reduction that we've done here, we will be reducing 1 row, the other row we make it free without increasing, without reducing, and then the alternate, the coming row, the third row we do the reduction. Now let's move to this area. Now we put a double crochet on this stitch, then a double crochet on the chain. We have arrived in our inner stitch. We put a chain, then we skip it, go to the second one so that our work can curve going inside. And this is how you continue working until you make 8 rows, or rows which are equal to what is here. This is our inner stitch, so we chain one, skip it, go to the chain and work double crochet and cross over. So you can see we are curving inside. We are curving inside. Okay, let us work our almost to a second to the last row. We come to our chain here, put a double crochet. Then this is the stitch that should receive the chain one. We skip it, come to the next, and see what we have. This one deserves a chain, so you skip it, and you can see we are back to this space here, so we are remaining with this other here, one row to go. So continue working and don't forget to do the reduction so that we can shape the ending of the leg. Okay, let's do the final finishing of this pattern. Now we come here, put a double crochet, chain one, skip this, go to the next, and make a double crochet here, and then double crochet. So let us review our work. Now you can see we started with one chain, the same as happened here and the same to this other side. So continue and make 2 rows. Okay, remember our chain one is here, so we are going to put double crochet over because we are through with the pattern. This is the chain, we put a double crochet, then double crochet in the stitch, continue working, and we are now close to the pattern. So this is what we get. Okay, this is how far we've gone. Let's now start working the finishing. We join our work with a slip stitch on top of the double crochet here, and then we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we put a treble crochet. We skip this stitch, we come to the next stitch and put our treble crochet. Then chain 1, skip 1 stitch. We are going to skip this one because this one was a reduction, so we skip this, we go to the next and work our treble crochet as a front post. I'm sorry, we work it as a front post. Chain 1, skip 1 and work a treble crochet as a front post. This is not new to you because this is what we've been doing in this area. So continue and finish the round. Okay, let's close our work with a slip stitch at the 4th chain. This is our 4th chain. We close it that way. Then from there we are going to work 3 chains, then a front post, double crochet. We go to the other treble crochet and do the same. We are no longer dealing with the chain anymore. Just working top double crochet and a front post and double crochet on top of the treble crochet. So continue. Then I'll meet you after this. We are now going to chain 3 and work front post and back post double crochet for 3 rounds. You can see what I'm doing. We are going to work 4 rounds, and by that time our work will be complete. Continue and work 3 rounds. Okay, let's do the finishing. I've already worked the 4 round of front post and back post double crochet. So we come here and close with a slip stitch. Then we chain 1 and cut the yarn. Find a way of hiding the tail inside your work. This is how I hide mine. And cut it completely from the work. This is what we've done. The baby trouser is ready to be worn, but we are going to make a belt which will run across this area, and from there the baby can enjoy. That was the back. This is the front. Okay, make a long chain, and after that I'll join you in inserting it around this area so that it can hold tight the waistline. This is how far we have gone in working the baby trouser. We have finished both legs and you can see how they look. Now this is the front, so I have made a long chain or lace of chain beyond 150. Go ahead and do the same. Then we come here and look for the center and start negotiating. We are going to put it right below where we started the treble crochet, so we just negotiate it this way. This is the center. We start negotiating it in between the treble crochet, and we go around doing the same until we come back. So continue and do the same, inserting in between whatever hook you are using. If you are using your free ones, it's okay. Continue and go round.